Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As I mentioned before, I had an idea for organizing your embroidery floss. I know this is probably nothing new, nothing you haven't seen, but just in case you were looking for a way to organize it like I was, I decided to show everyone. So I recently have gotten back into buying a lot of embroidery floss because I purchased the Amy Tangerine, and if I can pick it up here, I have the alphabet stencil, and it also has some little designs. You can see the heart and the little loop-de-loop type of things here. And since I have this, I love using it on layouts and projects. And I've been buying more embroidery floss. Now, I have had a lot of embroidery floss before from making friendship bracelet type things in middle school and elementary school. So I had a lot of embroidery floss that looked like this. Came on these little almost like chipboard bobbins, I guess you would call them. So I had a lot of these already. And I said, well, okay, I could trace one of these and then make my own. So before I did that, I said, okay, I don't really want to make my own. If I could find a template online, I'm going to use it. So I did. I Googled embroidery floss organization in Google, and lots of pictures and websites came up. A couple that I found that had some templates was redgatestitchery.com, which I will put the link below for the templates I found there. I also found some at Wild Olive Blogspot, and they looked like this, which I thought was so cute. I'm a sucker for cute things, and of course I chose this one because it looks so stinking cute. Here's one all cut out. And you'll notice the little lines at the top. That is to tuck the thread into. So here's one all cut out. You could also trace your own. I mean, it's more work, but I think that I only printed this off on just plain craft cardstock. And using something thicker, like even old packaging from anything you've bought that has a thicker chipboard type material would probably work even better and last longer. Of course, you could always probably find these in craft stores. I know online you could buy plastic bobbins, so of course those are going to last even longer. But I'm not handling these a lot. I take them out when I want to use them on a project and I put them right back. So if one gets ripped or teared, I do have extras to add on here. So not a big deal. Can go back to the website, and it took, you know, about a half hour to cut everything out, organize it all, and that was that. So just to give you an example, I kept one of my flosses undone here and an extra bobbin, and some of the ones that I had, like this is an old one I had before, and it was kind of all messy, so you can tell that I kind of wrapped it around my hand. I'll just use this little piece. And yes, if I had two pieces, I still put them on the same bobbin if they're the same color. Just keep wrapping, and it worked. It didn't fall off. It didn't look messy. And a good idea is to make sure you untangle it before you put it on the bobbin. So untangle it all, or take your hand, wrap it around your hand so you know there's no knots or tangles. If you have a big stash like I had, you'll see the picture that I put in. It was just a heaping pile of embroidery floss, and it was such a mess. So I did this with every single color that I used. So I just held the end of the embroidery floss. This is simple, don't need a tutorial, but just to show you. And then I started wrapping. And just be careful, this is thin cardstock that I'm using, so if you use the same thing, it's if you wrap too tight, it can bend because it's very thin. So you keep wrapping and wrapping. Oh, I hope I'm in the frame there. And then if you have a new piece, you start wrapping it on. Just, I would hold the end where it is and then keep going from there. So once I finished everything, I have this container, which you'll see I have some wood veneers in because I was organizing my wood veneers in this, but I'm going to pick up another one. It's just from Walmart. It's under $2. You find it in their craft, kind of where their beading stuff is, craft section, and it's just a clear plastic organizer, but it works perfect. And I just kind of organized it by colors, greens, purples, blues, orange, reds, pinks. And the ones that I had from before, like this one, were a bit too long for storing them horizontally, so you'll see I just cut off the tops, and that was it. And the other ones that I have with a little smiley face, so cute, they fit in there perfectly. So, and you can even, like, this is very spaced out, but you could definitely fit more in there. And it's small. This is a larger spot in the case, so I just kept extra of the bobbin holders, the needles that I use, and the little paper piercers that came with the Amy Tan kit. Actually only one comes with the kit. I have two. That's a long story. So, yeah, that's how I organize it. And I will put the links below for the different sites where I found the templates. One is a plain template, and this one is actually colored. All the little, if you print it off on white cardstock and in color, all the little threads on these are colored. Really cute, but I just wanted them to be neutral, and I just chose craft cardstock because I have a lot of it. And was there anything else? I think that was everything. Oh, another idea. If you notice when you buy the embroidery floss, just a single embroidery floss, wherever, Michael's, you'll see it has a number on it for the color. That's how they distinguish the colors as numbers. And an idea, I didn't do this because I don't care. If I'm out of a color, I'll go and find one that I thought was similar, and that's that. And you could write on the back of these anywhere the number of the thread. Some of these were old, I didn't even have the number, so I just decided not to, but it's an idea. If that's something that you want to keep track of, you could add the numbers right on the packaging somewhere. So I think that's everything. I don't think I forgot anything. This little one's going to go up here when it's all finished, and thanks for watching. Bye!